So the Ether Blade being back inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies makes some of the augments actually pretty cool and useful to turn this into a very overpowered kind of meta that you can just add on into your game. Now, for Elemental Pop, we're going to be running Pineapple Blast. Now, this doesn't make it completely game changing, but it just adds on that little extra help. Equipment can also trigger a random ammo mod, which the Ether Blade is equipment. Then we are also rocking for Stamina Up, Hot Foot, gain a speed boost after your equipment kills an enemy. And then for Speed Cola, we're going to be rocking the Fast Pitcher, which is deploy equipment faster. Now, this is actually very, very good to use inside of the game, especially if you're going to be playing the Reckoning, going for high rounds, using the Ether Blade, which is what we're going to do today. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. All right, so getting the Ether Blade is pretty easy inside of the Reckoning. It's definitely not a challenge. The golden armor plates are way more difficult than the Ether Blade is whatsoever, but today we're going to be doing it. We're going to be using these augments, and I'm going to show you guys just how OP the Ether Blade can be with literally nothing but a few perks added on. It's actually crazy. Now, our first step into doing this is obviously getting essence to progress, to open up Pack-a-Punch, because we can't do anything until those dang crystals are shot in the pack room and we can actually get Pack-a-Punch turned on. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll probably send spawn till about 7-ish, 8-ish, and then we'll just leave and we'll do everything pretty much in about one round. Right, we're going to get out of spawn right now. I think I'm going to purchase Deadshot Daiquiri while I'm going. I'm still gonna buy my perks and stuff, so we can definitely take down the little mini boss for the Ether Blade pretty quick once we do get to that point in our game. We can go ahead and grab the first painting as well once we do hit over here. Just go ahead and pick this bad boy up. There we go. Let's buy double tap, but let me go ahead and make this uncommon. Then we can get our perk, of course, right here. There we go. Okay. Down we go. We can shoot up this elevator, and then we got to go over to the actual jug room. Kill these guys. We need to also save up enough salvage to get a ARC XD, which is 1,000 salvage. So that's pretty much what we'll save up for right now. We can just shoot through here. All right, cool. Let me see. I know we can open this real quick. I don't really care to grab Jug right this second. I'm going to do a lot of stuff this game. The question is, I have yet to try this. Can you throw these paintings up here? Okay, yeah, okay, yes. You do have to wait for Pack-a-Punch to be open to throw the paintings up there as well. Just a little FYI. I was just checking to see. I knew I was pretty positive about it, but you never know. Okay, let's go ahead and do this real quick so we can actually start this. Yeah, getting the Ether Blade is so freaking easy. It's crazy because personally I think the Ether Blade's amazing. I think it's one of the best things you can have instead of zombies, just because it's infinite. You can constantly reuse it, and you can kill zombies no matter the round with it, right? Golden armor plates are good, but dude, you still die pretty much. So I mean, what's better, being able to kill 3 zombies every few seconds on any rounds, or having regenerative plates that only regenerate if you obviously don't get hit, the time being of not getting hit for your health to regen? What is that? Bonus points. Okay, I'm going to shoot these crystals right here. There we go. There's a few. And then right back over here on this right side, go ahead and throw a plate on, and then we can jump back over here. And there we go. Okay. We don't even need to worry about Pack-a-Punching right now. Let's go ahead and start getting our paintings in order so we can do this. Well, actually, you know what? Let me just stay here. We'll Pack-a-Punch because we need to. Because we're going to be fighting that mini-boss. We only need 300 more essence. It really isn't a big deal. We have the Rampage Inducer on. It's not going to take too long to just stack a little bit of essence back up. Zombies, where are you? Here's one. Okay. Pack-a-Punch. Let's go back to this top area with Juggernog. We can just shoot through here. And then we can go place a painting down, and then we have to come back to the Pack-a-Punch room, grab the other painting, then we have to come back, place it down, then we have to go to spawn, grab the one at spawn, and then come back and place it down. There's that one. We can just, you know what? Let's go do spawns real quick. So then we don't have to go back over there. We can kind of just stay over here. But so we just got to drop through here, and then we got to hit the elevator, of course, which I always get confused when I'm coming down here which way the elevator is. It's right over here, though. All right, we can just drop down this. So if you guys don't know how to do this or where these paintings are, this one is going to be located in the room with the portal, where you do kind of the blue wonder weapon upgrade. So right in here, you just pop behind this door, grab it, and you're good. We can just head back to level 10, and then shoot back to the director's office through the other portal. If it's not on cooldown, which I don't think it should be. Let's go ahead and just go through here. 26 seconds, okay. Yeah, and then we just got to grab one more painting, which is right there behind those boxes over there. But we'll be able to do that with the swiftness. This is pretty easy, though. Trust me. It is not hard at all. Even the mini-boss, he is not challenging. It's a disciple, which pretty much with any gun, you can just shred him. Obviously, if you have it pack-a-punch and stuff, you can shred him with a pack 1 no rarity weapon. But obviously on the higher rounds, you kind of want to have a rarity gun. The higher rarity your gun is, the more damage you're going to do. I'm sure most of you guys know. If you're going to be using the Ether Blade, you probably know. Okay, we got to wait a whole nother minute. This stupid cooldown. But whatever, we can go through a few of these rounds, and then we can actually fight this mini-boss. Okay, there's our last commando class. To be fair, I probably could just run around. I don't really need to worry too much about doing that. It's kind of a long ways to go, but it ain't really too bad. We just got to hit a few portals. We probably might actually even beat that. If we had PhD Flopper, we probably could beat it. Let's deactivate that real quick, just so we don't have to worry about it. Okay, and then we can shoot up. Head over to the right side, go through this portal, hit the android assembly, then go back up top to where stamina up is. I'll probably pick up stamina up while I'm there, just so we have it. So once we get it, we can have Hotfoot already activated. And then we got to get Speed Cola and Elemental Pop, which are all perk machines in this map, so you don't really need to wait on the Wonder Fizz, which is also a huge W. But yeah, right now, let's actually just go ahead and take this moment and use this ARCXD and get this safe key for ourselves. So let me go ARCXD, and then we can just kill some of these zombies. Guess we can try and just go through most of this round, because we don't want them to destroy our ARCXD. We got to be able to have it. Here's a nuke. Clutch. Let's pop this. Okay, we just got to go in through this hole right here. Go under this wire, back over here, and on these purple crystals, just go ahead and drop it, explode it. You'll see kind of like a Casimir effect come out of it. Okay, we can just chill right here and wait for these crystals to spawn in. Come on, game. Speed it up. There's a few. I always just try and throw a Semtex if I got one. There we go. Nice. There's our safe key right there. Okay. Now we can head back over here. We can place, or we got to go pick up the other painting, I think. No, we got to place this one. And then we can do this actual boss fight and get this Ether Blade and then get the rest of our perks. So let's go ahead and throw this up here. There we go. Let's go back over in this way. Can pop this. Boom. Keep this insta-kill kind of alive. Let's go ahead and pop this open so we can get this boss fight rolling. Reload. Another insta. Here's the elite right here. All dead. Nice. Here's our Ether Blade. Okay, cool. We finally have it. So, to explain Hotfoot, because we already have it, this is our normal run speed, okay? This is it. We're not really too fast, okay? Now, if we get a equipment kill, which we just got to throw that, look at how much faster we are inside of the game. This is actually going to be crazy, because you know how much easier speedruns probably will be with this? I mean, bro, you can move so quick. It's absolutely nuts just off of throwing this. Now, the key is you're obviously going to be using this in rounds, so you're pretty much just going to have this as your movement speed the entire time. But we do have an Uber class spawning, and I think I'm just going to use my Mr. Peaks for him. But I kind of wanted to give you guys an example of just these augments kind of in action with Hotfoot and just how overpowered this can be as kind of a side piece thing for your games, right? no, this isn't the main thing you want to be doing in your games. This is just, again, something on the side to use as extra help, right? And these augments just change the game for you with this Aether Blade. So again, normal sprint speed, we throw this, and now all of a sudden this entire round we're just going to be in a massive loop, because by the time Hot Foot is gone, you have your Aether Blade again. So you pretty much have this speed the entire round. You don't slow down, as long as when it drops, you throw it. When it drops, you throw it. This, you can literally outrun anything, bro. Like, I can run circles to freaking Uber Klaus. It's actually kind of nuts. Now, let me go ahead and pop Mr. Peaks right there, so he can just focus on the Uber Klaus. We can just pop over here. Now, Speed Cola just helps us throw it a little bit quicker, and then Elemental Pop sometimes activates, maybe gives us Brain Rot, whatever it is. It's activated a few times for me. Here's Insta Kill. We can just go back over this way. But look at how fast we move, dude, with Hot Foot. Hot Foot is what makes it super OP. We can pull out our regular gun. Shoot the coils. Rotate this way. There we go. Grab a nuke. And dude's dead. We can go ahead and just throw this at the core. Bink. Dead core. Okay, we can just take these guys down with this AS Val. Here's another one right there. We got one right here. A few right here for us. Nice. Should almost have our max ammo soon. And then again, we got our sprint speed because we just used our Aether Shroud or Aether Blade. And these will be so useful with Richtofen's boss fight, dude, to be able to move this quick in that boss fight, not having to, you know, kind of have fear that you're a little bit slower than him in your game. We can go through this round with just the Aether Blade. But yeah, I want to make it very clear that this isn't, you know, something main to do in your game. Don't just try and get to round 100 with just the Aether Blade and using this. No, it's just something to kind of have as your equipment. Run these augments so it can change the way your game is played. Change your entire movement speed. I mean, again, bro, you can literally just have this entire speed the entire round. Throw that again. We can just pop over here. Throw it again. We can just pop around this way. Throw it again. Killing 3 zombies pretty much every single time. So that's what I'm saying. It's not going to be your quickest way to kill zombies and stuff, but it's going to be a massive help in those higher rounds and just having a little bit of fun, I guess you could say. I think this is very overpowered because, dude, you just, I don't even know how much times this would be to your normal movement speed, but you can literally just continue it. There's an insta kill. You can just wrap around this way. They're all dead. Round's over. Nice. And this isn't even with PhD. PhD will make you freaking slide everywhere, make you way faster. So it can actually get pretty dang crazy when you get to that point in your game. Let's just train around a little bit. We can start throwing that so we can get our movement speed. Aether Blade. Aether Blade. Keep our movement speed going. Aether Blade. Bonus points. We can just continuously throw the Aether Blade. Ain't no big deal. Zombies right there. We can pop back over this way. Kill 3 more. Kill 3 more. Aether Blade. And grab the nuke. But yeah, you guys have to be running these augments inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies to make this a game-changing feature in the game. Of course, if you don't really run the augments and you're just using the Aether Blade, you might be like, man, this thing kind of sucks, right? But once you start using this the correct way, just like any other thing in the game, it can pretty much be overpowered inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this video kind of helped you guys out. This might have been a little bit quicker one, but I really just wanted to showcase this as soon as possible and as fast as possible in this video. I didn't want to stretch it to be 45 minutes long. But yeah, thank you guys again. I'll see you guys in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.